give everybody a minute first. Being a comedian is hard with the look, so I kind of take on different characters. So right now, y'all probably all waiting for me to start with breakdancing or something. But it ain't gonna happen. I go to some clubs and I go up and I kind of glam it all up, and everybody's sitting there looking at me, and I'm telling my jokes, and somebody is always sitting there thinking, when is this bitch gonna start singing? I guess it's him tonight. Okay. Can y'all hear me on this microphone? Oh, I just ain't said nothing funny to those people on that side yet. Okay. But it is okay. I'll work on that. It's different being a comedian because now your friends and family and coworkers, they think they have to be funny when they're talking to you. It's the most annoying thing in the world. Okay, y'all might not know it because you're not a comedian, but if you have a comedian friend in your life, you don't have to try to be funny. And the other thing you don't have to do is say to them, hey, so do you know what would be funny? Actually, we do. Like, we do. I got this. The other thing that's really annoying when you're doing comedy is when you go to clubs and people pay money to come to a comedy show and they don't laugh, you know, because you're the ass, not us. I mean, you paid your money. So I always give the example, it's like you go to a restaurant and you order like a 7-course meal and they bring all your food out and you're paying for it and you're like, fuck that chicken, I ain't gonna eat it. Fuck it, I'm not gonna do it. Right? Because I have been to clown camp, comedy school, and I ate a Laffy Taffy on my way in, so I know I'm funny. So when I laugh, sucks to be you, not me. I actually come up with most of my jokes when I'm walking my dog. I'm pretty simple. I live on the south side. Some of you may have seen me walking my brown dog, Gladys. And I have all these thoughts that come to me. Now, one of them is, I don't know how many of you know your neighbors. You know them by name, know them, but you really find out a lot about your neighbors when they start throwing out old furniture. You see that nasty-ass couch on the street, you're like, did that just come out your house? It's like blood stains. And, I mean, where do these nasty-ass couches come from? Are they coming out of those houses? Like straight from the house to the curb? Or did you take it to the dump and got fucked up and then you brought it back? Please tell me that didn't come out your house. So I'm just looking at you different now since I hate you. That's why the roaches come into my house, to get out of yours. What is going on? The other thing I was thinking about the other day, I saw this homeless guy with a dog, right? And I'm a very empathetic person. I have a lot of compassion for people and things, and I told you I have a dog, but I'm looking at this homeless guy with this dog on this road, and I feel so bad for the dog because he can get adopted, right? He can get a home. So I'm thinking that dog is like, Fred, you are fucking this up for me. You gotta split it up. Hell, somebody's gonna take me home with you and this road. So, homeless people take your dog to the shelter. Somebody will adopt them. Was that bad? Was that bad? I'm just saying. It's actually, I don't know if this guy's homeless. If anybody lives on the south side, there's this guy that I thought lived in the park, but he has a coffee maker plugged into the lamppost. Have y'all seen that? What is that about? I don't even have a coffee maker. Anyway, that's his thing. He's in the cafe. Okay. So, doing comedy is different because I am single, and so a lot of times it's hard to meet the guy that, you know, will take the risk of me talking about him on stage. So, but right now, since I've gotten older, mostly younger men approach me. And I don't have anything against younger men, but they get really, really young. So I actually got approached by a 15-year-old in the airport. True story, okay? And he was talking, and I thought he was just making conversation, and he kind of kept talking, and my coworker was with me, and she was like, I think he's trying to talk to you. So I was like, now what's going on here? Are we just making conversation, or what are you doing? He was like, yeah, so age ain't nothing but a number. And I said, yeah, so is 5 to 10. I'm not trying to do that shit either. Now I'm not saying I won't deal with a young man, but you have to explain too much when you're dealing with a young man. Like one time I was with a younger guy and we kind of, you know, getting a little close, kissing and hugging, kind of doing our little thing. And I stopped him and I was like, well, wait, hold up. We have to practice safe sex. So he gets up and he goes and locks the door. I have to explain too much. It's different now because I'm looking for a husband. I'm looking for somebody to fertilize my eggs. I don't have no kids. I make it known on the first date. I say, hey, I'm a little bit older. My eggs are a little bit older, but either my baby's gonna come out really, really wise, or they're gonna have Down syndrome. But either way, I'm a little retarded baby. You know what? The whole retarded baby thing. People get upset about people calling babies retarded or things. I don't know. But it actually describes a real condition. Like, you can be retarded. That's all. That's just my thoughts about that. I just don't want y'all to get offended. If you're retarded, it's just something that happens. They have, you know, classes and courses you can take. Things like that. The other part, like I said, I'm being real serious about when I meet somebody, I let them know what I want. That friends with benefits thing, what is that about? Like, I'm not into that at all, because at this point in my life, I mean, you think about it, I can fuck myself. I'm trying to go to the dentist and the doctor, 401k, like what kind of benefits are we talking about here, you know? so you can handle the copay too? We'll just get a second date after that. It's odd. Awkward. When you're dating, I hate dating. It's the worst thing ever. And it's weird because now people just say whatever they want to you. So I was on a date with a guy, and he was telling me about how much he's matured, and he's just like, yeah, because, you know, when I was younger, I would only go out with, like, pretty women. That's what I said. It's like, do you know I can hear you? Amazing. So after, like, 2 years, it just did not work out. The other part about dating is you can tell when a guy's really, really starting to care about you. You know, I can always tell when a guy's really, really gonna make that leap. It's when he starts lying to me. Oh my God, that's when I know. And then the better the lie, the more I know he cares about me. So, fellas, let me just say this. We know when you're lying, okay? Women, you know when your man's lying, right?
Yep.
Y'all have men? Your man sitting next to you. Blink once for yes, blink twice for no. You know when your man's lying to you. Okay. But we give you points for the quality of the lie. Style points. You know, you produce a receipt, you got your friend to call in, your mama sending an email. It's like, girl, he really cares because he got a lot of people in on this lie. That's my boo-boo hard. That's my boo-boo. How many of y'all have kids? I talked about my retarded babies I haven't had yet. Okay. Not a lot of people. You know what's weird to me? A couple of my girlfriends have kids. And none of them are 18 years old yet, but they've had several graduations. Okay, so that's throwing me off because I personally think that's why the dropout rate is so high. Okay, because when I was in school, you had to, 18 years, you graduate. Now they got a pre-K 3 graduation, 5th grade graduation, 8th grade graduation, 9th grade graduation, spring, fall, semester graduation. So by the time they get 15, 16, they're like, well, you want to graduate? Fuck that, I didn't graduate 8, 9 times. That's my time. I'm Eunice. Oh, make sure you watch View of the City. ViewofTheCity.net. How many of y'all seen this show? Oh, and go to Oprah.com and vote for me. I have an audition video for my own Oprah show. So go to Oprah.com and search Eunice, E-U-N-I-C-E. You only have to vote about 1,000,000 times a piece for me to win. But I think we can do it, okay?
Eunice, everybody.